Domestic violence has claimed the lives of so many women in present times, and Miss Chioma Ibeh happens to be one of these unlucky women who fell in love with monsters and got death in return for being a caring mother and loving wife to their family.
Welcome back to Twisgram. My name is Twiz, and in today's true crime video, we'll be talking about the case of Jose Adeniyi, who murdered his wife and took his own life in the process. Stick to the end of this video to find out why he did what he did.
This story takes us from Ondo State to Imo State, then finally Niger State, all situated within Nigeria. The killer, Adeniyi Jose, was born on the 19th of July 1977 in Akure, Ondo State. Other details such as the school he attended remains unknown to the public. His wife, on the other hand, Chioma Gloria Ibeh, is a native of Imo State who was born on the 6th of November 1983 and attended the Imo State University.
It is unclear where these two individuals met or how their relationship even started, but eventually they got married on the 13th of June 2014, presumably in Niger State.
10 months after their marriage, Chioma Ibeh got pregnant and gave birth to their first and only son, Olamide, on the 29th of April 2015. Adeniyi was rumored to be a very jealous person who hated to see Chioma with another man. He even went as far as beating her whenever he saw her with another man, whether it was a friend or a regular neighbor. As long as they were having conversations, he would inflict physical pain on her. Fast forward to the year 2022, 8th of August to be specific. Chioma's sister Brenda Ibeh made the decision to go and visit her on this fateful day. On getting to the apartment, she knocked severally on the door but no one opened up. She decided to peep through the kitchen window, and that's when she saw her sister's body on the floor with bruises all over, a pillow on her face and a rope circling her body. Chioma, gripped with fear, immediately invited the police, and when they came, they broke down the door and gained entrance into the house. They found Chioma's lifeless body on the floor. Beside her was Adeniyi, her husband, who was still alive partially. He was rushed to Suleja General Hospital in Niger State, where he was receiving treatment. When he was able to talk, the questions started coming in, and that's where he confessed to strangling his wife to death, all because he thought she was cheating on him. After discovering that she wasn't cheating, he then decided to take his own life by ingesting a hard substance. The neighbors and Chioma's family members, especially her sisters, all broke down in tears after hearing his narration and were ready to make sure he faced the full wrath of the law once he recovered fully from the substance he took. But unfortunately, he didn't make it.
You see what you have ended it for her. You have ended it for her. Get up! I will kiss you, no answer.
You kill your wife.
You say you love her. Is it what they call love?
Killer.
Call love? Is it what they call love?
Killer.
I will kiss you, no answer me.
What happened, honestly speaking?
You will face this call. You will face this judgment. You will pay.
Honestly speaking now.
You will pay.
You must pay.
What you talking? Gloria, that's your wife.
You are mad. Nora is everything to him.
According to Chioma's sister, as at the time of the incident that led to Chioma's death, Adeniyi was jobless, while his wife Chioma was working at the Register Department of the General Office, Suleja, Niger, and she was the only person footing the bill of the whole household, including her 9-year-old son. But even with all these things, her life was cut short by the very man that was meant to protect her from harm.
Every single thing that happened in this video, including the death of Chioma, could have been avoided. Because as an adult, you should know when to walk away from a situation you are no longer comfortable in. You should know when to walk, as a woman, you should know when to walk away from a marriage, not minding what people will say, because your life is at stake. If only Chioma would have walked out from this marriage right from the onset when she was getting beaten by Adeniyi, then maybe she would still be alive. The painful part of this video is that Chioma was the breadwinner. She was the only person bringing in income into the house. She was footing every single bill within the household, including that of a 9-year-old child. And even with all this, because we currently live in a world where it is going to be, it's very, very rare for you to see a woman that will agree to foot every single bill in the household. Chioma was doing this thing in her house, and even with what she was doing, even with the bill she was footing, it didn't stop Adeniyi from killing her. I'm hoping this video will go out there to a lot of people, especially those in abusive marriages. If somebody like Chioma, who was not even dependent on her husband's wealth, who was the person that was even bringing money into the house, can get killed, then I don't think anybody else is above it. Thanks for tuning into Twaysgram. That was the case of Jose Adeniyi, aka the Jealous Killer. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also click on that bell icon so that once we drop another video like this one, you'll get notified. I'll see you guys next time.